It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Stomping Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Hop Stomper Ipa coming in at 6% ABV in a 355 milliliter can. Massive thank you to Travis in Australia for sending me this beer. Without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Nice little bit of smoke on the can opening. Not too much though, just a little bit of smoke. Beer in the glass. So as you can see, pouring this over my head, in Wales we could have our haircuts today. What is it, the 13th, is it? 13th of July 2020. Allowed to have a haircut. Got hold of my mate Steve, who runs Steve the Barber Shop. Hiya Steve, how you doing if you're watching this? I said, can you fit me in on day one? Literally, it's been 4 months since I've had a haircut. So, very nice of him. Put me in for 6:30. It's now 20 to 8. So, about just over an hour ago, he cut my hair. So, fresh haircut. Looks like I'm receding a little bit, though, which is... oh, well, that happens with age as well. Never mind, I suppose. One finger white head. Slightly hazy looking beer. Good levels of carbonation. Have a look at the carbonation. Yeah, straw coloured, hazy looking beer. I really need this. I've been painting and decorating again all day today. That's all I've done during this situation. I call it a situation because other words are keywords and I don't want to use them on YouTube. Yeah, it's during this situation of 2020. I've been doing a lot of decorating in the house. Aroma. That's fantastic. Really chock full of pineapple chunks and grapefruit. Sweet tangerine as well. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Oh wow, fantastic bitterness on that one. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, a classic, it's an Australian craft beer, but a classic American style IPA with there's loads of bitterness on the back end. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's good. It's very tropical. Tropical, but old school. Pine needle. When was the last time I said pine needle in a beer review? It's like walking through a pine forest and grabbing hold of some pines when they're wet and giving them a squeeze and crunching them in your hands, of course, without hurting your hands, of course, and then getting the smell of those fresh pine needles. Oh, fantastic. But incredibly juicy, fruity, piney, citrusy, grapefruit, pineapple chunks, a little bit of sweetness in there, a bit of sweet tangerine as I called it earlier. It's a really good beer, really good beer. You get a little bit of sweetness from that light malt to begin with, and then a lovely kind of smashing bitterness on the back end. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Travis. Inspired by the tradition of stomping hops into bales, our West Coast IPA has a firm bitter finish and citrus aroma. We're a neighbourhood brewery bringing people together over a great beer. Fabulous. Love it. Stomping ground. I Just wondering, I'm sure I've had something from Stomping Grounds, and I'm sure it was a green can. Off the top of my head, I can't quite remember. But it's fabulous. Love that kind of peppery, spicy, bitter finish, but the little bit of sweetness from that kind of clementine or kind of tangerine beginning. But loads of chunky pineapple, grapefruit, a little bit of mango. It's very good, very good. Looks good. Smells good. Smells wonderful, actually. Tastes really good. I like that enough to give it, that's a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Thank you again, Travis, for the beer. Boom! Cheers!